here's the thing. I used to be extremely entitled, like insanely entitled. I really used to think that life owed me something, that God owed me something. Although I wouldn't blame it on God, I was blaming it on life. I was expecting something from life. Because here's the thing, like I had a very, very successful college baseball career at the Division III level. And I worked my ass off for it, but it seemed like everything was going my way year after year. I was building so much momentum for myself. And because of that, I developed an insane ego. And then obviously once I lost that structure of baseball and life hit, right? That ego didn't go away. That ego became bitter. And I honestly don't think, I truthfully don't think that ego is as much of a villain as it's painted out to be. I think an uncontrolled ego truly is. But that's exactly what mine was. It was an uncontrolled ego. And here's the thing. The title of this video is that the answers will only come if you put in the work. Your ego will block you from getting the answers that you need because your ego, when uncontrolled, blinds you in the exact moment that you cannot afford to be blinded. And I think that for me, for a while, that's exactly what was happening to me. I was blinded by bullshit. And there's still times today where I am, but I wasn't seeing things clearly. And one story that I really think of the most is like, back in January, I started an e-commerce store, right? My first ever store. I think I've told this story before. And like, I was drop shipping a baby product, right? Loved it. It was a great product. I enjoyed making the ads for it. I was grinding. I was trying to just do my thing and run the store up. Anyway, long story short, I ended up running up this drop shipping store to like my first 1K week on my first store. But here's the thing, it wasn't profitable. And I genuinely thought I was entitled to profits on my first store within my first 1K week, as if that wasn't enough of an accomplishment already. And I ended up like just dropping the store. Stopped working on it. We weren't profitable, although we were getting multiple sales a day. And I literally just soft quit over time. I just didn't go back to the store because the results weren't perfect. But that's exactly why the title of this video is that the answers will only come if you put in the work. Yeah, I'm looking back at my notes. The answers will only come if you put in the work. I put in the work to get me to those sales, right? The result was great. Although it wasn't profitable, there was still more work to be done. And I never got the answer why I didn't make it profitable. Really, I could have just made the landing page better, could have made the ad creatives a little bit better, but I almost like gave up too soon. I soft quit too soon. So the answer I was looking for didn't come. And I think that's the whole point of this video, is that you have no idea when your breakthrough moment is gonna come through, but you have to work like it's gonna happen tomorrow, happen today, happen this month, this year. You should keep going and going and going and going and going until you get your answer. Because realistically, that's the only answer that all of us want. When will I make it? When will I achieve X? When will this happen in my life? You want your answer, and you're always asking when, but in all reality, it's like, are you putting in the work to get to when? Because you don't know when is, bro. You have no idea. God works on different timing than you. Life works on different timing than you, but the best thing you can do is constantly put out just positive energy, day by day, week by week, month by month. So I didn't get my answer with my first dropshipping store because, I soft quit too soon. Flash forward to today, literally today, right? I'm trying to figure out everything with what I want to do with my content. I'm running a store. If you haven't been tuning into the short form content, you have to. We're doing a 0 to 10K in 75 days dropshipping challenge right now. I'm documenting the whole process. But working on my personal brand today, working on the store today. And if you don't know this, I'm in high ticket sales. So I'm closing on an offer as well. That's where I make most of my money. So I'm sitting there today, I'm like, dude, like I'm just burnt out from calls. I don't feel like taking calls today for my sales job, for being a closer. But you know what? I'm like, listen, I gotta spread the good energy. I gotta have good discipline. And I gotta make sure I'm grinding on my personal brand today, e-commerce and sales. So in our channel, in our team channel, a girl gives up a call. I end up taking it, right? Only one call today. I end up closing a $400 deal. One call, $400, 100% close rate, right? And that was like right around noon. And that kind of set the tone for the rest of the day. And it felt good. I didn't feel like doing something, and it ended up paying off. So good, that's awesome, that's amazing. Fast forward a couple hours later, right? It's right before we go out to dinner. I just got back from dinner from Chipotle. And I get a sale in my dropshipping store. We're testing a new product, literally launched the ads last night at midnight. Right before we leave, I end up discovering the offer for my personal brand, for my coaching program, which eventually is going to come out. It's in the works, right? We're not getting ahead of ourselves right now, but I get complete clarity on the offer, right? So 3 things, right? Sales call at noon, end up making $400. Grinding for the rest of the day in my personal brand. I'm rearranging my room, my office. I get a new desk. I have, a sale hit. I go to Chipotle. Bang, guess what? Another sale hits. One guy bought 3 units of the product that we're selling right now, right? And I'm just sitting there on the way home thinking about all this stuff, right? Like this chain reaction of events that just happened today all started by me simply taking that first sales call at noon when I didn't feel like it, which then kind of snowballed because I built momentum for myself into discovering my offer, getting a sale, getting another sale. And now I'm about to work on some ads to launch tonight because I had to shut some off, right? Like the momentum is going. I'm making this video right now. Clarity. That's what all of this is. It's clarity, it's momentum, it's energy. And it's the fact that the answers are gonna come once you put the work in, bro. But you have to keep putting the work in to get the right answers. If you stop too soon, you're gonna get the wrong answers. Well, the wrong answer that I got back in January on the first dropshipping store I had was the fact that, hey, listen, you don't know how to run a profitable dropshipping store. Yeah, back then I didn't know. And right now, I mean, technically I'm in profit today, but we're down like $800 right now in the store. But I've gotten better. My landing pages have gotten better. Me identifying ad creatives gotten better. I've made more money in sales, getting better. All because I'm just continually putting in that work, whether I feel like it, whether I don't. And I'm not perfect. Sometimes I ride these extreme highs. Sometimes I ride these extreme lows, right? But doing my best to kind of stay right in that middle zone. Right in that middle zone, kind of just like a little wave, staying consistent. But eventually that wave will kind of smoothen out and it'll just kind of be coasting, bro. Coasting in not like a satisfied way, but an emotional way. You don't want to be riding extreme highs, extreme lows, right? Because that's when you quit too soon before you get your right answers. Now, I know I'm kind of just going off on a tangent here, but like what this means for you is pretty important. I don't care if you're doing drop shipping, AI automation, if you're in sales, if you're trying to be a professional athlete, or if, to be honest, like you're just trying to find your purpose in life. You can't quit before you get the answer that you want to hear. Because God, life, the universe, they will give you the answer you want to hear if you continually put in the work. And that's all I've done. For the past 3 months, 4, 5, 6 months, somewhere in that range, I have no idea. I posted a video every single day on short form. I try to tweet every single day, and I gotta delete that try word, which we'll keep that for another video, but you just gotta keep putting the work, bro, whether you feel like it or not, and the answers will come. And that's the beauty about God, that's the beauty about life, that's the beauty about your life, is that your thoughts, man, they literally control your actions, and your actions control your results. If your thoughts are fucked up, then you're never gonna get to the right actions. And then as a byproduct, you're not gonna get to the right results. So if there's one thing you need to take away from this video, bro, is just never fucking quit ever. Just keep going, keep grinding. Just keep getting better at your craft. Keep learning more about your craft. And over time, you'll become a pro. Or if you're not a pro yet, you're going to be better than you were a few months ago. And that's what's most important. I know that I've seen it already in dropshipping, e-commerce, in sales, in personal branding, bro, in helping people, figuring out how I want to help people. It's crazy how it goes, but like, bro, the answers will come. You just got to keep putting in the work, whether you feel like it, whether you don't. All right, I'll see you guys next video.